Kiryu-san, you're exactly the man I knew you'd be. I gave it everything I had, but you still defeated me.
Yeah.
No, your moves were more intense than I ever could have imagined. I'm surprised I won, honestly. I have nothing but utmost gratitude for you, Kiryu-san. I'm glad I came to Kamurocho.
Boy.
Does that mean you're leaving?
Yeah.
No. I'm going to stay here and keep improving my skills. So that if I ever have another opportunity to fight you, I can make sure I win. Is that so? Then I'll have to keep improving too. I haven't felt so alive since I retired. I'm looking forward to facing you again, Kiryu-san. Hello everyone, my name is Josh, aka the Biscuit Eater, and I want to welcome you all to another episode of my long-form Let's Play of Yakuza Kiwami. Now, if this is your first time of the series, you can find a link to the playlist in the description down below if you're watching on YouTube. If you are watching live on stream, I appreciate having you here, of course. If you'd like to see previous episodes, I am keeping all episodes of this particular series in a collection until the end of this series. So you can actually find that under the videos section on Twitch. Now, if you haven't seen us on Twitch yet and you'd like to join us live, you can do so every Monday and Wednesday from 7:30 p.m. until 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time over at twitch.tv/The Biscuit Eater. Hope to see you there. With that all said, let's go ahead and continue on with this interview about bad boys. Yikes. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you so much. Well, for starters, can you tell me your name and age? Sure. Kazuma Kiryu, 37 years old. Thank you, Kiryu-san. Pushing 40, huh? Perfect. Nothing wrong with 40? Well, Kiryu-san, can you tell me what your priorities are in life as a badass dad? My priorities? How are other guys answering? Let's see. The man I interviewed earlier said he makes sure to wear sunglasses at all times, whether it's midday or midnight.
Nani?
Huh? Sunglasses at midnight? He just sounds like an idiot. That's not true. Some people say that sunglasses are the #1 must-have accessory for bad boys. I still don't understand exactly what a bad boy is. Well, whatever. What's my #1 priority these days? Nothing, really.
Yeah.
There's nothing I worry about, really. Huh? Come on. Don't you have something you worry about? Surely you prioritize something as a cool old guy. Nope. Not really. Besides, you keep calling me an old guy over and over. But I'm not that old yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I offend you? Listen. A cool old guy would be someone like Kazuma-san. A man with character. I'm not half as great as him yet. Okay. Kazuma-san? Yeah. To me, calling someone an old guy holds a greater meaning than just some dad you're attracted to. I don't care if it's trendy. Don't call someone things like old man so lightly. Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. Come to think of it, I was supposed to go independent and become a badass dad myself 10 years ago. I would have been called Patriarch Kiryu by my boys. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. So maybe we should move on to the next question now. Oh, sure. Okay, then Kiryu-san. My next question is... Howdy, folks. Hold on here a dang old minute. Yes? I've been listening to you kids, talking about bad boys and whatnot. You want a real man, no one beats the boss. Oh? A bad boy boss man, you say? You stay put. I'll go fetch him. Another dad has joined the battle. Indeed. The florist? Hey, Kiryu. Getting interviewed, eh? You sure got a lot of free time on your hands all of a sudden. Well, she practically begged me to do it. So you're this boss the man was talking about? I've been working on a story to find the best bad boys of Kamurocho. Oh, you don't have to explain. I watched the whole thing. Huh? So, miss, Do you want to interview me, too? May I? That open robe, the scent of tobacco. I'm sensing an aura of badassery from you just as strong as Kiryu's. Actually, you may be an even badder bad boy than Kiryu-san.
Nani?
What the? Yeah, you think? I don't really get it, but why do I feel slighted? May I have your name? Oh, you can just call me the Florist. The Florist? Okay. Well then, I'm going to continue my interview with the both of you, Kiryu-san and Mr. Florist. Yeah. Let me ask the both of you. Do you have an interesting bad boy story you can share?
Nani?
What? Yeah. Something like a heroic exploit? Sure. If you have something. Mr. Florist, would you care to share first? Let's see. I was walking in town the other day when a young thug and a woman tried to mug me. Demanded my wallet and everything. Oh my gosh. Were they targeting you for being an older man? Yep. But unlucky for him, my job is eavesdropping and taking candid photos. So I aired his dirty laundry on the spot. Stuff like his purchase history of pornography, the identity of his favorite sex worker, and the most recent sex acts he enjoyed with said worker. Some really kinky crap. Then his little partner in crime got disgusted. He said, "You sick bastard. I can't believe it." Then they started to argue, and I went along on my merry way. Man, you're pretty brutal sometimes. You get your fists, I got my facts. So to be fair, that girl was cheating on the thug with multiple guys. Jeez. Wait, can we back this up? Candid photos? Eavesdropping? That's your job? What exactly? Oh, do you really want to know? No. I'm just going to pretend I never heard all that. But that incident does qualify you for bad boy status. Okay, Kiryu-san, what about you? Ah. Yeah. Kiryu? Think you can beat my bad boy story? A bad boy story. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with it. I was in the joint for 10 years. How about that? The joint? As in prison? You're an ex-convict? Yeah. I guess I am, huh? I got out pretty recently. Really? But 10 years is a long time. What did you do to get a sentence like that? Murder. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I asked to interview you. Oh, I screwed this up, didn't I? Whoa, Kiryu. Phrasing, man. That was a bit misleading.
Nani?
What? I'm just being honest, but don't worry. I'd never do anything to hurt you. You won't, right? Yeah, really. So calm down, okay? Okay. I believe you. Whew. But that is a little too serious. That goes way past badass into just plain bad. Shoot.
Nani?
What? So you can't publish my bad boy story? Yeah, no. Maybe if I worked for a trashy tabloid. Oh, okay. Shoot, I screwed it up. To think, you're a killer. I've got to admit, you don't look like you'd be capable of something so horrible. Well, everyone has their dark side. I'll drop it there. Shoot! Now I feel bad! Don't get me wrong. As a journalist, I'd love to know more. But as someone who values their own life, I won't ask. Shoot, so what did I lose out on? Probably for the best. But isn't there a twist, like, you're not the real killer? Or maybe you didn't want to, but you had to protect someone? I'm sensing a real tear-jerking story in there. Of course, I'm only basing that on a journalist's hunch. You just don't strike me as a cold-hearted murderer. Eh. It was so long ago, I tend to block out the details. Sheesh! No way you're gonna spill the beans, huh? Anyway, give me a second to pull myself together before I ask the next question. Sure. Next question is... We have a third dad has joined the battle. Is that Date-san? Oh, Kiryu. I'm the florist. Hey, guys. Okay, you gotta help me out with the best answer to pull this through, man. Date-san, what are you doing here? Just out on a quick patrol. What are you guys up to? I'm being interviewed as a bad boy old guy. Huh? Come again? Are you a friend of Kiryu-san? Yeah. This is Date-san. He's a cop. Oh, a cop? I'm currently interviewing men for a magazine. La 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 la. So you're finding the badass dads of Kamurocho, eh? Yeah. Older men are in right now. Tough guys with a heart of gold, like Kiryu-san and Mr. Forrest here. Everyone from teeny boppers to grandmothers are going wild for silver foxes on the silver screen. Now that you mention it, Saya was telling me just the other day, all the girls are into old guys. Gotcha. Saya-chan, is that your daughter?
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, wait a minute. Does that mean Saya's into guys like Kiryu and the Florist? Yes, I think that's exactly what she was saying.
Huh?
No, she can't. I do not approve. Besides, I'm the very definition of badass dad. You guys aren't bad at all.
何
You're the police officer here.
そうだ。
Do enlighten us, Date-san. How are you anything but a Boy Scout? Through and through.
いや。
No, I'm a loose cannon cop. A maverick of the police force. I'm always taking heat from the chief for defying orders. On top of that, I got drunk and failed to meet up with my daughter the other day.
何
What? Does that qualify as being a bad boy? If that's the case, I forgot my friend's birthday one time. Then check this out. I forgot my wife's anniversary. Excuse me. If you three are trying to prove how much of a bad boy you are, this is having the opposite effect. Oh, our bad. Come on. That's not what being a badass dad is all about. Standing up to your daughter, forgetting your anniversary. That's more bad guy than badass. Eh. Wipe that smirk off your face. You should never forget a friend's birthday either, Kiryu-san. Oh, sorry. Why am I the only one who got yelled at?
おい
Hey, who among us would make the best bad boy anyway? Huh? Why do you ask? I think we need to decide who the best badass dad is. It's kind of important now. Sure, I'm in. Bring it on. Good. Then starting now, instead of just sitting around and trying to one-up each other, we battle for the title of Ultimate Bad Boy! What? Excuse me, but you can't just change my story. Don't be so uptight. I think it makes more sense, if you ask me. And it's much more interesting, don't you think? You really think so? But I came here to interview men, not just judicate your egos. Then how about this? You can continue the interview by asking each of us a question. 3 of us will answer the question, and he who gives the best answer will get more badass dad cred. I see. That sounds fair, don't you think, miss? Yes, I guess that's a good compromise. Then it's settled. So really, I just have to do what I already planned, which is to ask you some questions and get some answers. Exactly. And afterwards, you can decide which of us is most worthy of the title of Ultimate Bad Boy. Works for me. Let's get to the questions, then. Okay, I'm going to ask the one I've been keeping on the back burner for the end of my interview. What do you think is the most important thing to a bad boy? Ooh. The most important thing, yeah? Yeah. Too easy. Oh, you're pretty confident, huh? Then please, Florist, go ahead and answer first. Isn't it obvious? Financial power. Financial power. You mean money? Bingo. It's human nature to gain more confidence as you acquire more capital. As self-worth grows with net worth, it creates an image of the respectable adult male, dandyism. Having both makes you the kind of man that girls want and boys want to be. I think I get it. Money leads to confidence, and confidence makes you dandy. So dandyism is not just about clothes, it's the attitude of an older, more refined gentleman. And that dandyism is what makes a badass dad so cool. Is that what you're saying? Exactly. The most important thing to a bad boy is financial power, see? It all boils down to making bank. A man with no money usually has no confidence. Just look at the homeless in purgatory. Sure, they're good guys, but badass dudes? Not a one of them. I guess that's true. Then you've got me. I make tons of money underground here. Sorry guys, but I'm confident my level of raw dandyism is just too high for you to even compete. Grr. The florist makes a pretty convincing argument. I see. Mr. Florist, thank you for the enlightening response. Date-san, would you like to answer next? Sure. You know nothing, Florist of Sai. What? It's true that financial power is important to badass dads. No doubt about that. But as far as the most important thing goes, close. But no cigar. Oh, do go on. Interesting. What are you implying, Date-san? The most important thing to a bad boy? That'd be to have a loving family. Huh? Family? What Dante-san even talking about? Listen, what a true cool old guy needs is a heart to love his family, and a family that loves him back. No matter how much money and confidence a man might have, it's all for nothing if there's no one to share it with. A boy can only become a real grown man when he has a partner to care for and a family to protect. I see. The guy without a loving family is only half a man. Compared to a real bad boy, he'd be out of his league. In that respect, I've got wife and daughter to protect. But how about you, Kiryu?
Nani?
What? Well, you got street cred, but you're not ever getting married. Never been married. Without domestic experience, Junior, it's too early to call yourself a badass dad. But lots of dandy men aren't married.
Huh?
What? There are a ton of bachelors out there, claiming all kinds of women. And they still got some real swagger to them. So I don't think a badass dad necessarily has to be married but with children. He's right. And you're talking like you're some kind of respectable family man. But until recently, you weren't getting along with your wife or daughter at all.
Yeah.
Well, that was because... guess I'm the clear winner here. It looks like the florist has the lead, at least for now. Yeah, Date-san screwed the pooch there. You're up, Kiryu-san. Do you have a better answer? Sure. The most important thing for a bad boy is... having less common sense than normal adults. I don't follow. You mean like being more unconventional? That's right. But going overboard is no good, either. It's all about maintaining a balance. Interesting. Can you explain that? Let's see. For example, it's common sense for a salaryman to wear a suit to work. We all know that. But it would be weird if he came into the office wearing a Hawaiian shirt and shorts, right? No common sense. Pardon, folks. Just sudden slight headache there. Let's see here. True. That just sounds like an out-of-touch old codger. Yeah. But if that man wore a suit with no tie, and with his shirt not buttoned up all the way, now that is a bad boy. Yeah, I'm doing alright, Cap, but just a little bit of a headache. Walking the fine line between formal and casual makes you approachable without sacrificing that fragrance of danger that draws a woman to an older guy in the first place. Ooh, that's good. A middle-aged burnout wearing a suit buttoned all the way comes off as rigid and doesn't even exist to a woman. It's just as bad as the opposite extreme. That's true. Yeah, he is totally describing his own jacket. What a great example. What the florist and Dante said about having financial power or loving family is pretty elitist. It's a common sense invented by society. A myth of masculinity. Truth is, a carefree guy with money or family doesn't limit himself to societal standards. That's a true bad boy. Wow, that's enlightening. I never thought of it that way. What? Well, thank you for answering, everyone. Sure. All that's left is for you to decide who among us is worthy of being the ultimate bad boy.
Hi.
Yes, ahem. Let me make the announcement. Gulp. Drum roll, please. The ultimate bad boy is... Kiryu-san! Yes, obvious choice. Damn it. The reason is that I thought Kiryu-san's answer was the coolest and most impressive. Crap. That's a letdown, but it is what it is. And I actually have a special prize for Kiryu-san. Oh? Thanks. Got an Italian shoulder bag. Well, Kiryu-san, keep it dandy as an ultimate badass dad. Cool old guy who never seems to age, huh? Yeah, I'll bet I can pull that off. Oh, I'm sure you'll do just dandy. Well, please excuse me. Yeah. See you around. Yeah, badass dads, huh? I spent so long in jail, it's easy to forget 10 years have actually passed me by. I guess I'm old enough to be considered an old man now, huh?
Hmm?
Hmm? Oh, they look really disappointed that they lost. Hey, come on. Don't be so glum. I think you guys are pretty dandy too. We don't need your pity. It makes the loss worse. Kiryu, would you just shut up and let us be? Oh, okay. 1 second while he walks away. Dandyism. What a load of BS. Hey, Tate-san, want to grab a drink downstairs? Bear with me, it's just going to take a couple aspirin. Low dose. That way doesn't up my blood pressure. Alright, so.
Yeah.
Nah, sorry, but I gotta go. Have to get back. Ah, alright. Poor guy. Damn it, Kiryu. Next time I won't lose. $50,000 experience points. Dang! I'll take that. What's that put me at? Does that give me my 50? 65, yeah. Okay. Let's finish up. I won the badass dad fight. How are your attacks is boosted when you're wounded? Okay. Okay, so next up are the 50 point the 50 point slots. Okie dokie. Okay, okay. Alright, let's keep heading up. We were heading for our meet date. Yeah, for that long of a convo, it does make sense that I got a bunch of experience for it. Probably going to involve an actual fight. Yeah. Ooh. Where are we? An underground arena. Fighters come from all over the world to battle here, day in and day out. It's a different kind of combative sport. A combative sporting event, you say? The type of strength you never have faced in the world of professional judo is what you'll find here. If you're interested, you can enter. How far do you think your judo skills can take you? You amaze me to no end, Kiryu-san. Getting you to be my tour guide was the best decision I ever made.
Nani?
Nani? This is the kind of experience I've been looking for. I think this will be the kind of treatment I was craving. He's clearly going to be like the last guy I have to beat or something. Sounds like you're willing to give it a go. Yes. I'm going to go enter right now. Amazing. You won those 3 matches like they were nothing. So even the fighters in this underground arena are barely a warm-up for you. Gets added to the random rotation. Cool.
Yeah.
No, everyone was really strong. I wouldn't say I won any of those matches with ease.
Hmm?
Really? Then why do you still look so dissatisfied? How observant of you, Kiryu-san. You're right. I'm not satisfied yet. Not even the fighters here could give me the experience and excitement I seek. I see. But I think I know what I want now. I know who would be able to bring me satisfaction.
Cool.
And that man is... you, Kiryu-san!
Nani?
Nani? The first time we met, I saw everything. I saw how you tore down that punk. You move like a dragon. It was amazing. You have something that none of the fighters here do. Yeah. So you're saying you want to fight me in the ring?
Hey.
Yes. Would you do me the honor?
Uh.
Of course. I accept your challenge. Okie dokie. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Thank you. Let's fight fair and square with nothing to hold us back. He's probably gonna kick my butt. Nope, didn't do any of this off screen. That's a neck breaker. Kiryu-san, you're exactly the man I knew you'd be. I gave it everything I had, but you still defeated me.
Yeah.
No, your moves were more intense than I ever could have imagined. I'm surprised I won, honestly. I have nothing but utmost gratitude for you, Kiryu-san. I'm glad I came to Kamurocho.
Oi.
Does that mean you're leaving?
Yeah.
No. I'm going to stay here and keep improving my skills. So that if I ever have another opportunity to fight you, I can make sure I win. Is that so? Then I'll have to keep improving too. I haven't been so alive since I retired. I'm looking forward to facing you again, Kiryu-san. Now let's stare at each other silently. Ooh! Nice. No, to give you an idea of where I stand, that's actually a save. This will tell what my points are. I only got 264 points, mind you. But we'll pick that up. Alright. Well, you know what we can do now? Since we're near here. We've got the wooden sword, and we got one of the pictures. We can at least do a couple trainings with the dude outside. You mean that wooden sword? Or, well, no. You mean that wooden katana? We're all good. Yeah, I picked that up actually at the weapon vendor in the smut shop. Which sounds so weird to say.
Oh.
Oh, my prized pupil. Are you here for your next session? You brought the wooden katana, did you not? Let's do this. Yeah, I've got it right here. Ah, was it much trouble to hear it? If you are ready, let us begin. Alright, Kiryu. This time I shall teach you the basics of the basics. The art of Komaki swordsmanship. Wait up. I thought the Komaki style was an unarmed martial arts school. Why would I need a wooden sword in a fist fight?
Sayo.
Aye, unarmed combat is indeed a vital aspect of our style. But let me ask you, why do you think practitioners of our school fight with our bare hands? It's important to win without relying on weapons, and because you want your fist to be your strongest weapon? Oh ho! Such a modern sentiment. Even the strongest man would perish before a gun. Can you truly be the strongest by mastering your fists alone? By that logic, all martial arts would have no meaning. That is true as well. From ancient times, man has used tools to fight. Weaponless combat is not the way of civilization. But old Western armies trained in hand-to-hand combat, too. In a world where iron weapons were developed, why? We continue to fight, even if their swords shattered or their quiver was emptied of arrows. A man's fists are not his strongest weapons, but are the last weapons he has. I guess that makes sense. The founder of the Komaki style school followed suit with other styles and started with sword fighting techniques. That swordplay still exists and is taught to this day. So in order to master the Komaki style, you first need to learn the basics of swordsmanship. Only from there can you be taught to train your body, your final weapon. I see your point. Let's go. I will teach you the Komaki style basics. Draw your sword. Now, Kiryu, I have taught you the form. Try attacking me with the Komaki slash attack. This is a form of swordsmanship in the Komaki style. Your attack will have more power when using a katana. Komaki swordsmanship is a bladed style combat passed down from the Edo period. The form's improved stance includes the damage dealt by steel blades and wooden swords alike. Attack Komaki 20 times with a wooden sword using X or Y. So hard. Prodigious. Make sure to remember the Komaki style basics. Yeah, got it. We'll progress to more intensive training. But first, bring me proof of your progress to receive your next lesson. Is a prize from the arena called the Image of Asura. Image of an Asura? So what? Is my next training session going to be punching a picture of a Hindu spirit?
Yeah.
No, it's not really that. But I just need the picture. I don't understand. Well, the Komaki school has a partnership with the Coliseum. I offered my treasured pictures as prizes on the condition that those who brought them to me could become my students. But no one brought any. Just so. I have been watching the registration area, but no one has expressed any interest in becoming my student. And they were such valuable paintings, too. If you want them back, just take them off the prize list. I could never take back something offered. Such shameful dealings are far beneath me. I have my pride too, you know. So you want me to go collect your old pictures by winning? I still think it's embarrassing. You know nothing. Winning back those pictures in the arena serves as proof that you were trained by fighting those warriors. Why can't you understand this is for your own good? And if you, as my student, make a name in the Coliseum, the contestants who lose to you may seek training from me. This is crucial for the future of the Komakai school. It sounds like it's only for your own benefit. Nevertheless, this is all part of your training. You must bring me the image of an Asura to prove your true mettle. Now get out there and continue your training. Well, we got it. Let's do it. Ah, my dearest disciple. Have you come for more training? And do you have the image of an Asura for me? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Oh, you have the image of an Asura, eh? Let's begin. Oh, jeez. Kiryu, I'm about to give you a trial. Okay, what kind of trial? I've gathered some of the residents here. You must defeat them within the time limit I impose upon you. Whoa, you sure? Even if I hold back, they're gonna get hurt. Worry not. These men are all confident in their abilities as bodyguards, couriers, and the like. You can feel free to give them a few good wallops. I don't think that's the problem. Oh well. If you can defeat them in a lot of time, your training for now will be complete. Now begin. Okay, apparently lost focus. Sorry about that. Easy! Easy. Prodigious! I shall teach you the Komaki roundhouse attack. Move for attacking freely and easily when surrounded. It be performed when you aren't pressing RB. I never press the right button. What kind of move is this, old man? Oh ho! This move is designed to defeat multiple enemies while surrounded. Precisely the situation you were in just now. Since the opportunity presents itself, do you wish to try to Komaki roundhouse attacks in the same situation? Sure, why not? Okay, sure. Very well. Then give it your best attempt. X or Y while holding left button down when not in RBs. Okay, I'm not using it. I don't get it though. I'm holding down. I can't seem to get it to work. Oh, okay. I can't seem to get it to work. I don't get it.
Hmm?
Does X or Y while holding left down when not in RB stance? But I wasn't in RB stance. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something. Okay. Well, you know what, though, folks? It is actually time to... timing's perfect there. So it's time to go ahead and close that out and move on over to this screen and end out both the episode on YouTube and the session for the night over on Twitch. So for those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you again for being here. I hope you did enjoy tonight. If you do like what I'm doing, please make sure that you like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure as well you click that notification bell. That way you'll know when new videos come on the channel. I do post all my videos to that channel Monday through Friday, and it's a great way to catch up on old streams, old series, and even just get caught up to where we are currently. Beyond that, if you'd like to find any of my other social media channels, you can find them down in the links below, both on the YouTube side and in the description, and on the Twitch side in the About section. So feel free to check us out there. Would love to see you join us on Discord and continue the conversation from there. But with that all being said, thank you very much for being here. Again, I hope you folks enjoyed. And until I see you next time, game on, lovelies.